And you are welcome. Mike did say it, and he was right. We have a final guest in the studio here. We've been joined by exciting Derin Phillips, also known as DJ K, in the building. Yay! I don't know if that's the right energy, because you're a very chill type of DJ.
No, I flow with all kinds of energy, man.
That is good to have you here. He is also a Nigerian financial and investment bank investment manager. And he's had successes in music career as a DJ. You guys already know this. He's a great producer. He's a songwriter as well. Now you are so multi-talented, and we were just talking before we came on the air that it's not arguable. You can actually see that these different parts of you show in the personality that you put out, even with that DJ essence that you put out there. But how do you manage all of these?
I mean, to be honest, I think the right title is I'm a creative, right?
Okay.
And creativity can be applied to all sorts of fields, whether it be entertainment, whether it be real estate, investment, all these fields, you know, just thinking outside of the box. How do you innovate? How do you, you know, make the best out of a situation? You know, it's an essential part of being a human being, to be honest. Okay. It's what differentiates us from animals and the rest, just being creative.
Now, what people don't know is that while they know you as DJ Case, you are actually very active when it comes to investment management.
Yes, yes.
You are still in it. You're doing it at the same time.
Yes.
How do you divide these times when, okay, you're like Batman. During the day, you're one guy. During the night, you're Batman.
I think the title is investment manager during the day, DJ at night. That's the mantra.
Do you get any sleep at all?
Not really, but I think it's just part of what I do is coaching as well, which is financial advisory essentially, and it's just knowing that there's a time for everything, right? So if you dedicate a certain amount of time to an activity, even though it might be small, over time, it builds up. Like they say, journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So as long as you keep taking those steps in the right direction, and you know what direction you want to go in, then anything is possible.
Okay, well, interesting. It makes me wonder what people think when they know you as a DJ, and then they walk into an office and then they see you and then they're like,
do you know what's funny?
What?
Me trying to introduce myself to people, I have to think for a second if I were to say
DJ
Derin Phillips,
Dr.
Case, DJ Case, you know. But I think it's, I'm happy some people are encouraged by the idea of me pushing the boundaries, me trying to live the best life, because I think everyone should do that. You know, we all have genius level talent, and if you're just focusing on one sector of your life, then you're denying the world your gift. Okay.
So let's talk about the world of DJing now, and then I'm going to get back to the other serious part of you. The influence of DJs on Nigerian music. I always like to ask DJs this. How much influence do you think DJs had in the Nigerian music evolution as it is?
I think a great study would be South Africa, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is the culture in South Africa is very rich, the DJ culture. And that is because over the time they've come to realize and respect the fact that DJs break music. Now in Nigeria we have situations where DJs are creating music, and that is shifting the boundaries, letting people understand that, you know, there's possibly no other influencer, let me put it that way, that has direct access to the people as DJs do. You know, it's direct, instant feedback. And you're doing it night after night after night. There. You know what, if you play this song, they're going to make this move, they're going to dance this way, they're going to react this way. And that feedback, you know, when you take that and you put that in the studio, you take that, you make music, you know, it's the reason why DJs are such a powerful culture all over the world, you know. But with Nigeria, we're kind of catching up to it.
Yeah. Now, that's very interesting, because if you can see the reaction of people instantaneous because of something that you do, can you take that factor and apply it to other parts of your life? You, for instance, investment banking and all of that. Is it possible? Are you able to feed off of people's energies and react to it?
Absolutely. I think it's a masterclass in people's skills, you know, studying people. Because what essentially is you're in a room full of strangers.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to connect with them almost instantly. You know, you have to read how they're going to feel in the next 10 songs.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to understand where you're going to take them. So when you take that knowledge of people and reading their body language and you apply it to other sectors, I mean, it's all about relationship at the end of the day. You know, you're trying to connect with them, trying to build a relationship. You're trying to understand their financial problems, where they want to go, how they want to go. You know, you're helping them discover themselves. So
They're
that
like a shrink.
It is
You are
actually
like a shrink.
It is. It is. You're helping people discover themselves. They want to know who they are. Some people have problem. One of the major things I always highlight is, what is your financial goal?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't actually sit down to think, actually, where do I want to be in the next 5, 10 years when it comes to my finances? How many assets do I want to have? How much money do I want to have in the bank? You know, what debts am I okay with? Like literally writing it down. You know, a lot of people are scared of pushing the boundaries or saying something that they feel might be too much to achieve. But once you set it and once it's realistic, you know, you could definitely work towards it.
So are those two people different, the creative DJ and the financial Derin Phillips? Are they different people at all?
Yes. I'll say they're different. They're different in that the investment manager has a lot more to do with analysis and, you know, you obviously have to be a bit more careful and a bit more
intentional.
Yeah, you pay more attention. But with the DJ, your life of the party, you know,
instantaneous.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys something you guys don't know about DJ Case. DJ Case attempted an alternative lifestyle, which is something that I am very big on. As you guys know, I'm a biker. He learned to ride and all, and we're yet to see him on the streets of
very coming soon.
Why? What's going on, man?
Very soon.
What attracted you to bikes in the first place?
So what attracted me to bikes is this coaching program that I started, right? And what it does is you highlight 12 areas of your life, right?
Okay.
So from family and friends to marriage to finances to career to fun, recreation, and rest. And all areas have to balance out.
Okay.
They all have to be equal because, like, if you take a wheel, if it's fractured in any segment, it's going to have a very rough ride.
Exactly.
So you have to make sure it's smooth. So all those areas all have to work in tandem. And I sat down and I started creating goals for fun, recreation, and rest. I was like, what can I do that is fun that I haven't tried? What can I do that's interesting? Okay. And I was like, okay, this biking thing seems interesting. So
you gave it
came
a try.
To Easy Ride. I met you. You gave me some lessons and some advice. And you know, maybe one day I'll keep it going.
I was disappointed. We've been waiting for the bike. We haven't seen you on the road.
You know,
we need to take a trip together.
It's coming. You know, it's coming. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
You're going to see, and this is something that I'm going to tell you for a fact, and everybody else who's a biker will tell you. You're going to see Nigeria in a very different light.
Wow.
The truth is that as much as we call ourselves Nigerians, we know Dubai more than we know Nigeria.
Interesting.
You, for someone who travels across the world, actually knows more of other countries than you know of Nigeria. But if you put two wheels to the road and travel across Nigeria, you will see people of Nigeria, places of Nigeria, in a totally different light that will make you appreciate the word Nigerian.
Okay, so I'm going to make a pledge now on TV. We're going to document this journey and this ride.
Should.
Very soon.
We should.
Yeah, so look out for that, people.
Exactly. He said it. I didn't say it's going to happen definitely, guys. Well, it's all good. So what should we be expecting from you in the next few weeks, months, a year? What are we looking forward to seeing from Derin Phillips or DJ Case?
That's a very exciting question. I've got a lot of things planned. Of course, financial advisory and real estate development. It's the Wavis investment. We have a lot of projects coming up. We're working with a lot of clients, so we like the feedback we're getting, you know, helping people change lives, you know, helping them set their financial goals and achieve them.
Nice.
It's something that's very rewarding. So we have some programs coming up. We did a master class about a few months ago, so we're going to have a next session. But besides that, myself and DJ Lambo, we're working on an EP.
I know DJ Lambo, we're friends.
Yeah,
cool.
We're working on an EP, so that should be dropping by the end of this month or thereabouts. So it's pretty exciting. It's house music.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into it. So
you should consider doing more motivational work because I'm sure that you definitely impact a lot of people, creative people, people who are into the student style like you and everything.
That's the reason why I'm doing it for the creatives. At the end of the day, I'm tired of seeing people, you know, being sick and putting up. You know, raise. What's it called? GoFundMe pages.
Yeah, GoFundMe pages.
Yeah, so
I feel you. Tell you what, let's feed you.
Oh, feed. Okay.
Come here. We've got the ladies. They can't wait.